Hey everyone, this is Laura Gadenik with Laura Gadenik Astrology, and I'm here to give you the astrology for the week of November 16th through the 22nd, 2020. And today I'm not going to show the chart just because there's not too many aspects happening this week, so I'm just going to talk about them. But starting on Tuesday the 17th, we have Mercury making an opposition with the planet Uranus. Now, if we remember, Mercury just finished up a retrograde cycle through Scorpio and back into Libra and is now moving forwards again back through the same territory that he just traveled through. So, this is Mercury's third time coming into contact with the planet Uranus. The first time was October 8th, and the second time was October 20th. So think back to around those dates or those time periods and think about what was happening around that time. Mercury is the planet of our minds, how we think, how we communicate, messages, communications. And Uranus is the planet of unexpected change, insights, it could even be breakthroughs. Basically, Uranus is just the planet of unexpectedness. So this could look like receiving some unexpected news or messages that kind of come out of the blue. You could have some enlightening insights or new awarenesses or downloads, maybe even through dreams, mental breakthroughs. Mercury and Uranus both archetypally represent technology as well. So this could be the breakdown of technology, or even Mercury can represent travel and transportation. So things going kind of funky or finicky in your car, or however you tend to get places. I know the last time that Mercury was retrograde and was opposing Uranus, my radio or my stereo system in my car wasn't working, or it was kind of being finicky and like uh, going on and off. So it can be kind of little things like that. Um, so just be on the lookout for some technology potential problems. And also great time to journal and explore your own psyche. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deeper and likes to dig beneath the surface to figure out what's really going on. So, and Uranus is kind of an enlightening planet. So it is a really good time to do some digging. So that is Tuesday the 17th. Thursday the 19th, we have Venus making a square to Saturn. Venus is the planet of relationships, of love, beauty, pleasures, things that are sweet. Venus is the planet of how we attract things to us, how we unite with others, how we all get along. And Saturn is a planet all about challenges and trials and tribulations, limitations, setbacks, responsibility, duty, commitment. It's kind of those more heavier topics, but that are really still quite important in our lives. Saturn brings structure and system so that things actually so that things can work efficiently. And a square is an aspect, it's about 90 degrees between two planets, and it can indicate challenges or upsets or conflict. So there might be some challenges, setbacks, limitations, or trials in matters of love and relationships. Um, Once again, like I said before, Venus is what we love. It's joys and delights and pleasures, and it could feel around this day especially joyless, or like pleasures are taken away from you or denied you. It could also be just the idea that you got to do some hard work before you can have fun. Maybe you have some duties and obligations ahead of you that you need to get done, but you would rather play. Venus square Saturn kind of says you got to get your work done before you like have that glass of wine or whatever it is. Um, Saturn is a planet about boundaries, and Venus is a planet about relationships. So this could also speak to boundaries in relationships, maybe creating new boundaries, or having to have a hard conversation around boundaries, or being told no in some way, or being limited or held back. And in this dynamic, it can be either maybe you're the one giving the limitations or setting the boundaries with another person, and they're receiving it, so it might be harder for them, or vice versa. You might be receiving the hard message or the hard limit. So That's Thursday the 19th. Saturday the 21st, Venus goes into Scorpio, the sign of her fall. So Venus, is likes the sweetness of life, likes things to be pleasant and enjoyable and sweet, and is all about connecting with others, and is about etiquette really, and about being polite and making people comfortable and feeling loved. Scorpio is a sign about going into the depths, about digging beneath the surface to figure out what's really going on. It's about hard, honest truth. So this is why Venus is known to be in her fall. She's uncomfortable in the sign of Scorpio. So this could look like, you know, in relationships, instead of, like connecting on a more superficial, but fun and pleasurable level, really getting into the depths with someone. This could be in your relationships, like really having um, uh, insightful and honest conversations about how you're really feeling, and really just like wanting to go there with other people, wanting to talk about the hard things that are happening to you in your life or to people around you, really wanting to explore those deeper feelings and maybe even those deeper wounds. um, yeah, Scorpio wants to talk about what's real, what's really going on. And so, this could be a tough time for relationships. Like in a more traditional sense, this could be if, attracting someone who maybe isn't the best for you if you're not in a relationship. Or yeah, drawing people to you who maybe take you down to their depths, and it might be bad for you or uncomfortable, or not somewhere you really want to go. So be careful if you're like out and about dating. Be careful of who you draw in during this time. If you already are in relationship or just in general, um, this could be about going deep with your partner. Also, Scorpio is a sign about sex. So definitely, this could be a sexier time for you and your partner or partners. Um, this is about exploring the shadow in your relationship. Things can get kind of ugly with Venus and Scorpio, a bit nasty. There could be some harsh words exchanged, some vengeance. Scorpio is a sign about justice. This is the time of year where the harvest is over and there's nothing left for Scorpio. There's no more fruits on the trees, no more vegetables in the garden. And so Scorpio has this sense of feeling gypped, of feeling like they got the short end of the stick. And so this kind of gives this sense to Scorpio of feeling like things need to be really fair. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, tit for tat. So be careful of going there in relationships, of being too tit for tat or too focused on fairness. And we've been kind of exploring this anyway with Mercury and the Sun traveling through Scorpio, but with Venus, this is particularly this will be particularly potent with relationships and with relationships of all kinds, not just romantic. Um, so yeah, those maybe conflicts can really bring things out that might have been hidden before. So there might be some revelations, especially as Venus comes up to oppose Uranus. I think that's next week sometime. There could be some sudden insights into the dynamics of your relationship. What's really under the rug or what's really in the closet. Venus and Scorpio will drag that out. But yeah, on a more general sense, relating with others will need to be deep and real and honest. And how can we make connections, or make a connection in that way, And if you have Venus and Scorpio natally, this is kind of how it is for you probably all the time. And it can, I would imagine, be quite lonely for you if you don't find those other people who want to go to those depths in relationship. And Venus and Scorpio there can be some trust issues as well, both if you have this natally and during when Venus is transiting through Scorpio, there can be issues of, can I really trust what you're saying? Or, what's the truth? I don't know if I believe you. So trust is a huge issue for Scorpio, and really feeling like you're getting the truth from someone, or that they're being honest. And there can be maybe be some suspicion as well. So um, be careful of your suspicions, because sometimes Scorpio can have the tendency to be suspicious when nothing is there, when there's nothing left to investigate, and it's about believing what people are saying. So there's kind of two sides to that coin. So anyway, yeah, that is the astrology of the week. Lots of relationship stuff. It's kind of Venus's time. Some insights and new awarenesses, hopefully. I'd love to hear how the week goes for you, and if any of this made sense, and if so, in what ways. Feel free to leave a comment. I'm also always open for consultations. You can email me at consultation@lauragadenic.com, or message me on Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week, and I'll be back next week with another update. Okay, bye.